Hello you guys! So this is my little room tour here sitting on the floor. So this is what you normally see from my usual background YouTube videos. That sentence was not even trying to be in order. So, but for the most part, I want to do this video to just kind of like have it documented because I do, you know, I am spending a good majority of my life in this room, like a good few years. And I think it'd be nice to have like this documented. That's about it. So a few quick things before we hop in here. First off, you're sitting on my makeup desk right now. I'm not gonna like get too much into my makeup desk at all because one, it's an absolute disaster right now. I have to like reorganize it and just give it a good solid deep clean and declutter, and then I might do a makeup desk tour plus like makeup collection video. So there's that. Also, I like to, my room doesn't have a theme. When I decorate, I don't like do specific, I don't have a specific style. I'm not goth, I'm not like boho, I'm not, I don't know, I don't have a style is basically what I'm trying to say. I just, each individual piece I just like on its own, so it all just kind of comes together to form a big, like if I was a room, this is what I would be. So there's that. And also lately I have given in and I tend to decorate with lighter pieces, like literal lighter colored objects. Fiona's chewing on a bone right now. So, and that's because I really only have a good like 4 or so hours out of the day where sunlight is directly coming into my room. And that definitely does affect my mood, having a lighter room. So I do tend to like to decorate with lighter objects on the walls specifically and stuff like that, just to kind of make it less cave-like in here. Okay, so should we just hop into this? I think we should just hop into this. This will be kind of fun. Now is one of those windows where I actually do have some natural light coming in here. How amazing. It feels so nice. So let's just start with the area I'm in right now. So I'm gonna give you a quick little glance. All right, that's my makeup desk. It's bad. It's so bad. I have to, but you know, this is real, you guys. This is for real. If you do your makeup every day, if you do your makeup and your makeup desk doesn't look like a complete disaster after that, like you're not human. So here's this window. This was actually just recently put in. It's like a temporary window till we have an actual window put in there. But I have some sun catchers here, which I love them. I want a bajillion sun catchers, you guys. I want to cover my window in like the sun catcher stickers and everything. This is just a little note I got at graduation from some kids I babysat. Love them. So here we're moving to my usual background. I'm so sorry. Fiona's bone is so loud. Fiona, don't you want to play with a nice soft toy? Don't you want to play with this one? Whoop! She's drinking water now. So this is the background y'all are used to seeing. I just have some fairy lights here, some little, I don't even know what you call those. And these little yarn ball things. I don't know, I just love this color, I guess. I don't know. And then I have this little tapestry here, which I'm thinking I'm gonna take down because it looks kind of, but yeah, so here's just a little shelf I have my Himalayan salt crystal lamp, like, I don't know, a book, fake plants, which I want to get better at having real plants. I got these a while ago, but I want to be a green-thumbed gal, and I'm not right now, but I want to be. So sometime soon. And then I have these guys, which I love them so much. They're like over the garden wall. They remind me of so much, and I love them. I love over the garden wall. If you don't know what that is, you need to know what that is. And I have this little guy here. Here's some of my jewelry. In fact, I think it's like most of my jewelry. So yes, this is a little wax gal I made a while ago. Her foot came off. I'll find that at some point. But yeah, I was into wax sculpting for a bit. I want to get back into it, but I just haven't been so much lately. And then here's my extensive book collection. So I'm dyslexic. I don't read a lot, so there's my books. And here's just like a little charging station I have for when I want to play Pokemon Go. Gotta have a backup. And yeah, I have that light there that I turn on and normally face in this direction for when I'm filming, just because it gets so dark back there. But it's not on right now because I would not be able to see it. It's so bright. I just have this sign here, and this is actually, so here's that. It's kind of like, it's just a piece of fabric that I use, and I actually like pin it up when I take my makeup pictures for Instagram. So I just have a darker, like more, what's the word? Consistent background, I guess, for those. And yeah, this is just, here's just a bag that I normally have to put body care and skincare in when I go down to my parents' house, and sometimes makeup. So that just kind of stays by my desk. Here's my Pilates mat or yoga mat, whatever you want to call it, that I almost never use. Want to get better at that, but I'm not. Here's a little baby door. So my head actually goes to like right here on the door. It's very small. This whole like upstairs area where I live is like very oddly shaped, but this goes to my closet, which that is a video for another day. It's actually a really big closet, like a storage area. I love the doors in this house. They're so old. This is such an old house. I love it. But yeah, it's a disaster in there. So, and then this is my bed area. This is where Fiona normally likes to lay if she's not on the floor or on her own bed. It's on the end of my bed. You're so cute. You are. So I just have a few things up here. I have some fairy lights. That's a painting I did a long time ago. It actually, I had like a whole set that kind of went together. That is also one that went with it. So I just kind of had those scattered around my room. I did them like sophomore year of high school, maybe. Probably sophomore. You cutie. We're cutie. So here's my bed area. I don't normally have my computer there, but I forgot my charger for my phone down at my parents' house, so I'm improvising. So it's over here. But yeah, I just have quite a bit of pillows. I always used to be like a, what's the word? Religious, like 1 or 2 pillow person, like for a bed, because I just thought any more than that was cluttered. But then I slept with a massive amount of pillows, and I am converted. So yeah, move my phone. This is just a bunny my mom made for me when I was a baby. Yeah. So let's just start with my nightstand thing. So this nightstand thing my mom actually got for me off Craigslist or something like that. Yeah. My mom also got me this rabbit. Here's my, oh, the rainbows are coming out. Yay. Probably can't see much in there, but here's my knockoff Hydro Flask. I actually love this. This is the Hydro Peak, but I love the lid of it. I don't like twist, I don't know. This is what I like in a water bottle. So it also keeps everything nice and cold. Love cold water. So yeah, got a lamp here. This basket, I just keep like night things that I would need. Like I have a night sleeping mask here, like melatonin, my prescriptions and stuff like that, retainer, chapstick, lighter for candles, and incense and stuff. So here is a picture of 2 of my siblings at least. I have another little brother, but he wasn't born when this picture was taken. This is my little sister Caitlin, that's me, and that's my older brother Grant. We were in Nebraska picking turnips. So there's Kate's turnip right there, if you can see it. But yeah, I just put my rings on here. And yeah, this is just a pin I got for graduation, just says create. And I guess we'll go in. We're going in, you guys. So this top shelf, it takes me forever to go through candles and perfumes. I have had this perfume for at least 5 years. I got it as a gift, and I'm also like that kind of person that scents are really nostalgic for me. Like I'm a really smelly, that's not how you say it. I smell, I don't know. Smells bring me back to a point in time like really easily, I guess. So my mom got this for me a while ago, and I'm having a hard time going through perfumes. So lots of my perfumes are like very old. But yeah, I have some seashells in here from when I went to Florida with my boyfriend and his parents. A few other just random things back there. Here's some candles that I'm also working on going through. I am working on completely transitioning for my scents, like perfumes, candles, incense, to being natural and non-toxic and stuff like that. So yeah, I had a bigger candle collection, but I like narrowed it down quite a bit. So here it is now. I have a flashlight. And then here is my extensive tool box. Got a hammer. This actually unscrews, and there's like some like screwdriver things in there. I've never actually used them, but I use this hammer all the time. Yeah, and then I just have some nails and some pins, and then just loose change in there. So this my boyfriend actually got for me. So what it is it has a magnifying glass, but it catches bugs. So you put it like up on the ground or on the ceiling or whatever, and then you just scoop them up like that. You can look at them if you are ballsy enough, but then you can just let them outside, because I can't squish bugs, you guys, unless they're like immediately endangering my Fiona. Like, I can't do it. These are my favorite. I love them so much. If you haven't tried them, you have to try them. The pink grapefruit kind, though. Don't waste your time with any of the other kinds, just pink grapefruit. This is a pot that I've been meaning to plant something in. Like I said, I want to have a green thumb, so I'm going to make it a point to plant some house plants, and I'm gonna be a houseplant mom. So yeah, this is my wax warmer. So I do my own like bikini waxes, pit waxes, facial waxes, stuff like that. I could make a whole updated video on it because I know my video is pretty old. So here's just like popsicle sticks, wax, some oil back there, I think. This is like my medicine box. So I used to just kind of like have my medicine and like Tylenol and stuff in here, but I would be absolutely devastated if something happened and they opened and Fiona got into them. Fiona's a pretty like good about that. Like, she doesn't really get into stuff unless it's like a cinnamon muffin or any baked good. But still, I would just be absolutely devastated, especially since my sister visits up here and she has a little wiener dog that likes to get into things. So I just like to have, you know, I wanted to invest in something that was gonna, this was like $10, but I just wanted to keep something that was gonna like really like keep all that stuff in one place and make it, you know, not possible to get into if you're a dog. Then this is just a heat pack I have for when I'm on my period or whatever that my boyfriend got me. Gotta keep your girl happy when she's on her period. Okay, let's move to the bed this time. So I've got some pillows here. We'll just move them over. So this board is normally full of stuff. The night before the next day, I normally write down the things I have to get done and goals and stuff like that. I really like having something there, especially next to my bed, because sometimes I'm not the best of actually getting out of bed because I'm like, oh, I don't actually have anything to do today. But this just kind of like sets it in stone, like, yes, you have a reason to get out of bed, so get out of bed. So there's that. This is like a little, like one of those surprise toy things, box things. My boyfriend got me. He glows in the dark, so he just sits there. This incense is called Copal. I love it. I might do a whole like my favorite incense video, but yeah. So here's my incense burner. Like I said, this is a real video. Do I clean the ash every single time after I burn incense? No. I should, because then you can see this cute little moon. Anyways, so this first little cubby of my night bed headboard just has some books I like to read. It has my bullet journal in here. I like to read. When I just try and make it a point to read these books, I guess. But then I also have my bullet journal here with my bullet journal things, because I like to be able to, you know, like I said, plan out my next day and my week and stuff like that. I have some lotion here because my hands and my legs, and I'm just always so dry. So there's that. I love this scent, by the way. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite. So anyways, next up here, let's move all these pillows away. I have these stuffed animals here. My boyfriend got me this one, my little brother got me this one, and my sister got me this one. So these are all just ones in particular I wanted to take up to college. So yes. Here is a basket that I have like my whiteboard markers for that board. And then coming up here, we've got some of my crystals. Oof. Beautiful. I love them so much. I have some more of my like little stone crystal things in this bag. That's the bone she chews on when she chews on a loud bone. Here's just my mortar and pestle I use for my herbs up here, which we will get into next. So I have this little spice box thing. I don't know. I got it at Goodwill. I put, so, like all legal herbs, of course, for burning or smoking, you know, whatever you want to do with it. Making tea. Oh my gosh, they make the best tea. But I have some wild daga in there, and mugwort and mullein is in this guy. And those are just in like the smaller jars that are like already ready to be used. And then I have like the bigger bags of them in this container. Here's my comfy cozy little clown. I love her. She's so cute. She's my best friend. End of story. My boyfriend got me this book. I love it. I've only read a few stories out of it so far, but I have it on my nightstand with the intentions to get through it some more. And then I just have this crystal Bible. I love crystals so much. Let's just chat for a bit, because I know like I have a lot of crystal-y things, and sometimes I seem like a person that would be like, has this video been out of focus the whole time? That would be like really into the power of the crystals or whatever. But for me, what I believe, so don't take this to heart if you're totally into like crystals can heal cancer and stuff like that, but I believe that it's all about kind of like manifesting and being kind of aware. So let's say I was going in to get a crystal for concentration because I'm just so freaking scatterbrained, and I got that crystal and I put it on my desk. To me, that would be kind of like a constant reminder, you know, to focus more and just like that. Do you know what I mean? So then always seeing that crystal there reminds me, but then also puts that more in the back of my head so that, you know, it kind of like manifests, or at least I notice it more. I don't think any of that makes sense. Basically for me, like crystals are kind of like little reminders and just a way to, I'm trying to think. I don't know. Did that make sense? It's kind of like just like self-manifestation, I guess. It's just like more in your head. So like if you're dealing with anxiety or whatever and you're carrying around a crystal, it's kind of like reminding you to like, okay, calm down. Does that make sense? And so then you're manifesting it more. It's more in your head, so it becomes more real to you. And like that's really what you need, like with mental illnesses, of course. Like even if it's not going to heal, like your broken ankle, it mentally, I don't know. This basket here has my incense and stuff like that. It kind of all fits in there ish. And then here is just a wind chime my boyfriend got me, a glass thing my boyfriend blew me, and then my nana got me this glass heart from Mexico. So I think that is my whole bed area. Let's kind of pull it back together. Alright, so that is my bed area, which is like the majority of my room. I also forgot to say, but so my room used to be much more cluttered and I used to have a lot more out, I guess. But I just recently, not minimalist, I'm not a minimalist, I am a messy bitch. Been more aware of, I'm sorry, these angles are delicious, of what I have out and just keeping a more clutter-free environment because I am like a creative person. I work from home a lot of the days. I have a lot of creative hobbies, so I like to have a space that's clean, but also inspiring, I guess. Like, that's a big thing for me. So, yeah, let's just get into this. My point is, I don't have a whole lot out in my room. Like, it might look cluttered to quite a few people, I guess, but it's also, like, there's not a ton. My closet needs some help. She needs some help. I need to, like, declutter her better, but, yeah. So anyways, where Fiona is going, that's the hallway area. Those are my reusable grocery bags there hanging up. I have them hanging up obnoxiously there so that I actually remember to take them. That room right there is my bathroom, and then the room far down there is my office editing area. Maybe I'll do a whole tour on that whole section of like my space later. But for now, this is just like my room tour. So there's my laundry basket. Like I said, I go down to my parents quite often, so I just have a going away overnight bag or whatever that I just like to keep out. So here's Fiona's bed. Here's her big sloth. This pillow actually was from her old owners. They brought that to the pound when she came in to for the people who adopted her, so that she could have something that like smelled like them and that like was for her, you know. So yeah, my little sister got her this toy. It's a sloth with bunny rabbit ears. I just have some posters hanging up around here. This is not being used right now, but I'll actually use it more in the school time. It's really helpful for me to have a visual like this, like up in my room. Like I have my bullet journal, but I also like to have visuals like this around my room just to help me stay organized. I'm very dyslexic and I have ADD, so staying organized is key as best I can, at least. So the floor right now is like raw floor. We're gonna get actual flooring in here at some point in my life, but right now it's just like painted with like a white floor paint type thing, but it's been pretty beat up from like moving furniture in and Fiona running around and stuff like that. So yeah, that's that. This is Fiona's treat jar, which will actually just go ahead and hand her one. So she loves these piggy treats. Anything with cinnamon in it, really, or that's like baked good flavored, is her favorite. So here's her bowl. I think I got these at TJ Maxx a long time ago when I adopted her. I love this mat here. It's for, like, you know, your pet. You know what I mean? So she's a messy eater, and like I've said before in previous videos, I home cook for her, so she has like messy food. I need to clean the walls really bad. But anyways, we used to live on an apple orchard, so we have a bunch of apple boxes. So I just use an apple box to like prop up her food. Since she's such a tall dog, it's like better for them. Then I have like doggy bags in there, extra collars and leashes, her brush, these towels, which are actually amazing. They're by Bone Dry. If you have a dog that has like actual hair instead of fur, those are so nice, especially for Fiona's poodle hair. Like, she is a walking sponge. So those are so nice for when she has wet hair. I also like to take them on like hikes since they're so small. If I know I'm gonna be like getting in the river or whatever, because they suck up all the water. It is so nice and they don't take up a lot of space. So here's Fiona's toy bin. Just got some Fiona toys in there. Got another, so here's my purse and just some other bags I like to use. My work bag. More posters, which I have the intentions of putting that one back up, but I haven't got around to it yet. Here is like an essential oil diffuser I have. Here's a painting I did like sophomore year. It's kind of a mess, but yes. I have some extra blankets like folded back there. This big old pillow. It gets really cold in the winter here, especially since it's such an old house and the windows are like very thin. So I have quite a few extra blankets. Let's just move to this guy. This is my aloe vera plant. It's doing pretty good. Need to water him today though. So these, I want to plant some plants in. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Like I was saying, I want to be a plant mom. This here are flower petals. These here are flower petals from flowers my boyfriend got me when I graduated. I like to dry my flowers and sometimes keep the petals. This guy I actually got at a thrift store. If you know what he is, please comment down below. I love him so much, but literally when I first brought him home, I was so spooked to even have him out. Like he just spooked me, I guess. But I love him now. He's part of the family. So then I just have this little figurine my sister got me for Christmas one year. He's actually for like drawing, like a drawing guide and stuff, but I just like to have him out dancing because he makes me happy. So moving on to this thing, this like cabinet thing actually came with the other one that my mom got on Craigslist. So first off, I have to show you something so cool. Oh my gosh. So this is Glorious Fiona on a puzzle, you guys. She's famous. Apparently there's, what is this called? Portrait puzzles is what the brand's called. You can send in your own picture and they make puzzles out of them. So my boyfriend did that with Fiona, little Fiona. So yeah, in here I just have, with my new medication, I got like really antsy and what's the word? Restless. So like I need to have putty with me. But yeah, I just have like some game things in here. Dice for D&D because I'm a nerd. Actually playing marbles, like look up how you actually play marbles. It is so fun. Kyle's my boyfriend, we've been doing that lately and it's so fun. Playing cards, which are strictly for Go Fish, not actually, but that's the only game I know how to play. Controller. And then in here's a mess, so prepare yourself. I have not organized it like at all. So here's a lot of my like DIY low waste stuff, like when I want to make my own moisturizer, my own toothpaste, you know, anything of that nature. I have a lot of oils in there, like glycerin, stuff like that, empty jars that I can use. I have an empty candle in there that I have to melt so that I could use the jar. But yeah, and then here's just like crafting stuff. A lot of stuff for my bullet journal, like my old bullet journal is in there. If you want a bullet journal flip through, just let me know. But yeah, just a lot of random crafting stuff in here. So we're almost done, you guys. Got this little pumpkin here because year round it's fall in my room. So there's another wooden figurine my sister got me with that dancing man. I don't know what this is, but I do like it, so he's there. This little man is, I love him. So here's my clown that I swore was haunted when I got him, and I was so pumped, but nothing has happened yet, to me at least. To my roommate downstairs, some spooky things have happened, so maybe I'll do a story time. We'll see. But anyways, here's my beautiful vintage clown man. I don't even know if he is actually vintage, but so these little things on his eyes, I think they were like added on there. It looks like red Sharpie, like little gravestones or something. I don't really know, but I swore he was haunted. So anyways, I have a few other clowns, quite a few of them are actually in, like, quite a few of my oddities are actually in my office room. So if you want an office, like, / editing room tour, just let me know. Behind him, I have a preserved bird, but it actually spooks me a little too much, so he just stays back there. I bawled like a little baby when I preserved that bird because a little bug ran out right when I poured in the liquids, and I started crying because I killed the bug. Like, I was hysterically bawling. My brother thought something was, like, horrifically wrong. So, anyways, I have some bones down there. I think that's a beaver skull. I have a few other skulls just around my room. Actually, most of them are in my study area, I think. Here's another one of those paintings that went with the other ones I was talking about, along with that guy. That's my snack stash. We don't talk about that. I love candy. Here's a little fox that I actually got when I got that pumpkin, and I love him. There's just a mirror I pull out when I'm waxing. Here's an empty basket I haven't figured out what to do with yet. And here is me. Here's a little candle I actually just posted about on my Instagram. Also swore she was haunted because I thought that there was something to do with like a sealing ritual with red wax. So I was like, ooh, it's sealed or whatever. But I burnt it and nothing has happened to me yet. So I should probably actually blow that guy out. I just have a lint roller there, and then like my hair products and like hair tools and stuff, which I don't often use. I have these little ghosties that are just hanging up that I've been up since last fall, and I love them so much. I kind of think that's it. Oh, there's just my printer and things I keep for Depop right there. Do you have anything to say? Oh, your bed. Did I show you? Oh, I did. So my parents, this is what she's always chewing on that's so loud. My parents' house, they have a big like outdoor area. They have a lot of shed antlers there. So for Christmas, we just like sandpapered down the like pointy edges for the dogs for chew toys. So I think that's it. Is there anything? Oh. I have a crowbar under my bed just because I'm paranoid and I think I'll get locked in a room somewhere or someone will sneak in my room. Like, I don't know. I don't need a crowbar, but I do have a crowbar under my bed, so don't mess with me. Hi. Yeah, you're so cute. I think that's it for this room tour. She loves looking out that window for squirrels. Trying to think if there's anything else. So yeah, I'm not like in a college dorm or anything like that, but I am in, it's not like a smaller living space. I don't know, I guess I don't know what you would define as small, but yeah, this is it. That is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see any other tour type videos, give this one a thumbs up. And let me know what you'd like to see, whether it's like my office space tour, a bathroom tour, because that's weird, closet tour, whatever. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video, if you watch it. Hi, Fiona. Hey, yo, you're so cute, you're wagging your big old tail. You see a squirrel? Is that what you're looking for?